The Glendale Fire Department has also been preparing for years for this Super Bowl. The role of the fire department includes providing medical support and safety inspections. That's what Deputy Fire Marshal Deborah Oso was doing in Westgate City Center on the morning of the game.
Plug it into another extension for you. You need to plug it.
Actually, to an outlet.
So let's find an outlet over there.
This outdoor vendor was asked to reposition an electrical cord to get it off the ground due to the threat of rain. Safety is always priority number one.
We've already been in all of the restaurants, the bars, and the grills. So they're all up and running, and just some minor things. We had a few issues with propane, but nothing that can't be fixed. And I'm really pleased with how it's gone.
Happy birthday!
Westgate attracted thousands of people on game day, increasing the likelihood of medical incidents. Paramedic Dan Fitzpatrick and engineer Red Felt were assigned here. They were equipped with new and improved backpacks, able to handle everything from a scraped knee to a heart attack. Most of the incidents they encountered were minor in nature.
Sprained ankles, just real minor, kind of basic life support type issues.
Response is our goal. We need to get to that patient as soon as we can. Whether they're having just a cut finger or an actual heart attack, we need to get there within minutes, because minutes is a key to our success.
And it's got a great zoom. As you can see the stadium in the background.
A sophisticated communication system was of utmost importance for Glendale Fire on Super Sunday. It teamed with manufacturer E1 to enhance its security efforts. This environmentally friendly command center is a multifaceted communication vehicle.
We can uplink voice, data, and video, send it over the satellite, and it can be picked up anywhere else in any of the emergency operations centers, the EOCs. They can view anything that we have on the screens. We have a large camera on the back on a 30-foot mast, and that can be recorded or shot over the satellite.
At game time, Glendale Fire personnel were in place throughout the stadium. Years of planning paid dividends, as evidenced by how smoothly things went. When called, Glendale Fire was ready, as in the case of a woman on the production staff who was injured when she was knocked down as the halftime stage was removed from the field. Literally within seconds, paramedics were attending to her injuries, which were not considered serious.
The quick response was good for her, that we were nearby and able to get the appropriate help to her quickly. And then we moved her in our mini ambulance to a transport location and had her taken to the nearest hospital.
A vast majority of fans who sought medical assistance suffered from headaches and nausea. Aspirin was in demand. At the NFL's request, Glendale Fire enlisted area physicians and nurses to assist paramedics in the first aid stations, providing an extra level of care.
You know, it's hard for a medic without on-scene physician oversight to treat a patient and then let them go back in the stands.
That way that we would be able to more likely to evaluate the patient and hopefully treat and release them, because these patients don't want to leave the game. They paid a lot of money for their tickets. It's a great experience. They've traveled and they don't want to leave. So we can do a little bit more thorough examination possibly and let them go back to the game.
Chief Mark Burdick praised the staff for flawlessly executing the plans that were in place. And though the demands were great, at no time was fire protection compromised in the city.
The citizens have not seen any diminish in service, no diminish in service in any of the time that this has been going on. And right now, as the Super Bowl is being played, our trucks are fully staffed, fully deployed, as if it were any day in Glendale.
Of course, when hosting a Super Bowl, it's not just an ordinary day. But in terms of service, the commitment and dedication of Glendale Fire was again a point of pride.
Is not only do they ramp up for this event, but they're going to maintain their level of service on long after it's gone. And that is just outstanding.